Hey folks, we're live tonight in Weslaco, just behind Roosevelt Elementary. You saw the story earlier in the newscast about the manholes that tend to have some stuff coming out of them during heavy rain. And there was some pretty good rain this weekend. Things have quieted down since then, but the chance is going to stay with us the next 2 or 3 days. Take a look at radar right now. Your First 1.5 Doppler network shows what's going on across the valley, and it's at the moment pretty quiet. We do have spotty showers showing up in a few places, but nothing real big anymore. The early arrangement today is pretty much fading away. Let's zoom in, take a look at southern Hidalgo County, see what's going on there, and you can see now things have really quieted down. See one little shower that blew up just south of Donna, but that has since gone away. That pushed southward and is out of the picture. We got a couple of sprinkles from that, I think, when we first got here to set up earlier this afternoon. We can also look at the northern part of the county, and things out there are, well, a little more active when you go right up to the right where Starr County and Hidalgo County come together up in southern Jim Hogg and Brooks County, but you notice those showers are fading away as well. Most of the rest of the night should be pretty quiet, but there's still that isolated shower this evening, and then tomorrow the chance comes back up once again. These are current temperatures. That's nice. Remember last week, late in the week, we were looking at readings of 105, 110, and now we're looking at readings mainly in the 80s, Edinburgh the exception at 92, but certainly more comfortable across the valley today temperature-wise than what it has been. Let's take a look at our 3-day rainfall chances, and you notice that tomorrow you're still looking at about a 60% probability, but then it begins to taper off. 50% on Wednesday, 30% on Thursday, and really I think what these numbers mean this time is that you're kind of indicating coverage of the valley, how much of the valley will see rain, and I think more of the valley will see rain tomorrow, a little less Wednesday and even less on Thursday as the showers begin to kind of taper off across the region. I think we'll see less and less of it. Let's watch Future Track and see what it suggests rainfall wise, and you'll notice that it still shows that shower that just developed south of us earlier and moved away. That's out of here now, and the rest of the night should be relatively quiet. Isolated showers are possible, and then tomorrow morning things will probably fire up near the coast again, and then you'll see spotty activity as the day goes on. Don't be surprised if you hear maybe a rumble of thunder, but thunder and lightning is not going to be the rule of the day. That might be an exception. For the most part, you're just looking at some rain around the region. Keep going forward into Wednesday. You see the same kind of thing, spotty showers around. Still looking at a 50% chance on Wednesday, and then by Thursday the chances start to taper off as the atmosphere really begins to dry out. We should see, I'm not going to say an end to the rain, but certainly a dwindling of the chances by late this week and into the weekend. Temperature-wise, well, again, today was relatively mild, and the next few days are going to be relatively mild as well. Now, this is how much rain we saw, and again, we talked about this earlier. Some places picking up an inch to an inch and a third, other places picking up a whole lot less, like the island getting about 7/10 of an inch of rain according to your Doppler. All right, let's look at 3-day highs now across the region. It's going to show you that we expect temperatures to gradually work their way back up closer to normal, but never quite get there. So after those days so far above average, up near records, we'll be nowhere near the records the next few days and probably below normal for a while. Here's what's going on at the coast. Let's check it out. If you're lucky enough to be off on this summer day and you're headed to the island, temperatures start the day in the 80s there with southeasterly winds. Remember, the UV index is extreme, so you're going to want plenty of sunscreen. Rip current risk is moderate. Always use extra caution if you're headed out of the water. The surf temperature is still very warm at 84 degrees. There's your evening temperature in the air of about 81. Let's look at the tides. There are two high tides at 8:36 in the morning. The next low is not until after midnight tomorrow night. Seas are 2 to 4 feet with a moderate chop on the bay, and the bay temperature basically bathwater at 87 degrees. So for tonight across the area, skies stay partly cloudy. There'll be isolated showers around, but your low tonight should be around 76, and the gnats are indicative of the fact there's not a whole lot of wind today. Easterly winds tonight at 5 to 15, and about the same tomorrow. Mostly cloudy, a shower or thunderstorm. Your rain chances tomorrow stand at about 60% with a high temperature tomorrow of around 90 degrees. We go 90, 92, 93 as we head through the work week. By Friday, we're back to 95, and just in time for the weekend, I think we see a lot of sunshine temperatures back into the upper 90s again, with nighttime lows mainly in the upper 70s. That means humidity is coming back up, but for the most part, the next couple of days, at least the chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Heavy rain, not widespread heavy rain, but like the last couple of days, if you get rained on, you could pick up a half an inch to an inch of rain, maybe a little bit more, especially when it starts to build on rain from previous days. That's your updated First 1.5 forecast live in Weslaco. Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 6.